You might be a bad Jew if you're going around doing usury.
If you're making money out of nothing, you might be a BJ.
Sometimes you don't want to bring 2 carts, and now you got them.
You hit the button. All right. You got 1 card. It's a 1 grams. And you hit the button. You got your indica and you got your sativa.
You know, so like sativa is like what makes you tired, and then it's like indica's like the one that makes you tired. Customer telling the fucking employee, like, yes, that is what they tell you on your first day of weed smoking. That is the rundown they give you.
That's fucked up. Some dude came in and dropped a great line. I don't know if I told you this one already, but he's like, man, you guys work retail, weed retail. He goes, I'm gonna fuck up the numbers, but he's like 70% of people, or it's like 60% of the people in the U.S. have a mental illness. 90% of them smoke weed. You're just dealing with all fucked up people all day. I'm like, yeah.
Oh, how many people do we get come up and they go, self-medicating, right?
Oh my God.
And it's almost like, yeah, because if you had an actual thing, you would have someone else medicating you.
Yeah.
You saying like, self-medicating is like, I don't really have a worthwhile enough thing. I have the same human condition we all have where I experience anxiety and depression.
Experience life, and life sucks sometimes, and it's like,
I went through a rough patch, and I decided this is who I am now. I'm depressed for life.
No, I don't get the people that like I get it does kind of help for pain, sure. Like people that have muscle pain. For me, it doesn't. Dude, it intensifies the shit. You got like hyper focus on everything.
There's certain people. Well, there's that too.
Yeah, you like hyper focus on like the
that
shit
used
that's
to fuck me up when I used to get weed, like before the dispensary where you could pick, and you're just getting whatever bag. Because sometimes it doesn't like pain relieve, but it relaxes. So if your muscle pain is coming from like tension, like it didn't do a lot for my back, but it would help my shoulders. Because my thing with my shoulders is I get all like up here, so I would just like recognize like, oh, I stop doing that. Versus like it's not a pain reliever, like a fucking opioid is a pain reliever. Opioids take your pain away. They block your receptors' ability to feel the pain.
Yeah.
Weed does not do that. That's why I was always crazy when dudes would come in and be like, yeah, I've been off the pills. I've been smoking. I've been doing edibles.
Yeah,
I'm like,
I feel better. It's like, what are you talking about,
bro?
Edibles? Dude, I take edibles. I feel every inch of fucking pain in my body. I think I'm dying because I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with me?
That was the downside. Sometimes I would get weed that wouldn't relax me. I'd get weed that would make me do that. And I'd be like, oh my God, I'm laying here trying to fall asleep. And I'm just like, it's this exact spot on my back that hurts. It's this exact spot on my hip that hurts.
Bro, they gave me that fentanyl at the doctor's office. Dude, I get why it's a problem.
Dude, it's a problem.
No, I get why people have fucking issues, man.
Because why wouldn't that be all the time?
I felt so fucking good.
Why wouldn't that be all the time?
That was the best I felt in like...
You have to tell yourself, because you'll not be able to shit.
I think I had withdrawals the next day.
You did.
Because I felt like shit. I had the shakes. Yeah, no, it was bad.
It's the best.
I was laying in that hospital bed, and I was like, Christian, they gave me fentanyl. She goes, what? I go, I feel so good right now. I feel
you
amazing.
feel fucked up because it's the people you love most in life, and you go, I hate how long I would take to answer if someone asked, like, gun to your head, what would you rather have, this person that you love or this feeling forever? Yeah. And you go, I have to say the person I love, but I can't even.
Of course, I'm saving my cat.
But man, oh man.
No,
you can't shit though. You have to weigh that, because as good as that all feels, not being able to shit will override that.
Yeah.
So that is it. You do have to factor that in.
Yeah.
And
I got a colonoscopy, so I was clean, brother.
It happens so fast though.
I lost like 8 pounds.
You get constipated quick.
Really?
Yeah. That's why I'm big on eating it with granola bars and keeping a fibrous diet. I'm like a fucking athlete.
You should start doing a shot of Miralax.
You know how alcoholics like will do shit to keep themselves like in shape enough to keep drinking?
Yeah.
They'll do like they'll like jog to sweat the shit out because they're like,
or sauna.
Yeah, like they do other healthy things, but it's in the name of drinking. That's same. Like I'll eat better when pills are around.
I think in Ireland or somewhere they don't drink during February. You give your liver a break. Shortest month, but
it's better than nothing.
Better than nothing.
What, 3 days?
Somewhere in Europe. No, I also like the other person that comes in, the customer that's like, I had this lady the other day who's like, I'm going to a wedding, you know, I just want something. I'm not really a drinker. I want something that's gonna make me social. I see there's these sativa edibles that say social on them. That's gonna make me social, right? And it's like, yeah, I guess that's what it says. I don't know. It's like, yo, you're gonna eat one of these and you're gonna fucking recluse into yourself.
Yeah,
you're gonna you're gonna hear every part of every conversation. You're gonna hyper analyze on every other person.
Do they not like do a trial run? It's
No.
like they've never done anything.
It's people that don't
they act
smoke.
like that's what I'm. But they can. You can apply logic you've learned in other scenarios, and been like, has there never like you've never taken a medicine before? Like that's a drug.
Yeah.
Like you wouldn't think like, ooh, let me take this to see how I'll react, and then I'll know if I can take it at work or at a wedding or whatever the fuck. So these people say it like, I'm going to pop one.
Bro, she was on the way to the wedding.
That's what I mean.
She's popping one in the car.
Like, you wouldn't think to do this a couple nights before and see what it does?
That's crazy.
And get a baseline?
That's like people that take drugs at like a concert or a festival. It's like, yo, you're going to take this handful of acid and then go walk into a bunch of strangers? Like, what the fuck?
People say crazy amounts of acid, and I believe them. But, like, I do wonder how much of it counts because, like, you can not override it. But, I mean, if you're walking around, you're not catching the full brunt of it as you would if you were sitting there. It's not 25 fucking, it's like 25 while you're like trying to avoid it because you're walking around, you're watching the lights and stuff. I'm sure some people I'm wrong about, but some people say like 25 hits of acid, and I'm like,
that's crazy.
I don't think we'd be talking like
Doesn't
this.
the tolerance build up though? Like if they're doing, like they do a lot of acid, don't you have to take like if you take one hit one day and you want to trip the next day, you got to double it. Then you double that and double that and double that. So if they tripped 4 days in a row, by the time you're at, I took 18 tabs, and it's like, yeah, but you're feeling one tab. I don't know how that shit works. Yeah, I don't know, man. I would take. We took some edibles and we smoked some dude's cart at this festival. I assume was weed, and it was panic mode, brother. I remember being in a mosh pit jumping. Or no, I remember standing there watching this concert and being like, this is fucking terrifying. And then this mosh pit was getting closer and closer, and I was like, Sam, we got to get the fuck out of here, dude. And then it overtook us like a tidal wave. Like Fukushima. And I overloaded.
Google being horseshit lately is really driving me fucking nuts.
I don't even use it anymore. I use the fucking Perplexity or AI shit.
They're driving us to it.
And honestly, if I Google something at this point, I'm just clicking the Ask AI button that every web page has now. I use Duck AI sometimes.
The
DuckDuckGo.
Nice.
Duck AI.
A rapid tolerance buildup.
Yeah.
Okay, so fair.
So yeah, they're probably like tripping a bunch.
Yeah, that's true.
Like if it's like a 4-day festival. Take 2 dabs first day, then you're at 4, and you're at 8, and you're at fucking 16. Shrooms doesn't do that though.
Someone said something about like someone being addicted to acid, and it's like, I don't think you can get addicted to acid. I think you can do it a lot because you like it. But I've never come out of an acid trip like, got to do that again.
No, I never did acid.
Or shrooms, right? I'm always like, good on that for a minute.
No, dude, it takes it out of you. It's like feels like a wave of emotions that you can't like, and then it passes and you're like, all right, fuck, I could breathe. And then it comes on again. It's those waves, man. I can't. It's a lot. That's why when people say like, oh, you take acid, it lasts 10 hours. It's like the fuck.
Again, you're not tripping for 10 hours, but you're feeling it.
Yeah. I like the shroom come down though.
I'm a come up guy.
See, I hate the come up. I hate that. I feel like a lot of like built up fucking energy.
I get that. I feel that too. But it's like
every time
I get excited. That's like my version of a roller coaster, I think. That's like I like that. I don't like a roller coaster.
I love a roller coaster.
But the come down is like it's over.
Yeah.
Like be done.
That's like chill time though.
On shrooms it's not as bad. On the acid more
I
so.
can see
It's
that,
like
yeah.
all right,
sensory.
be done.
You feel shit. I wouldn't want to feel tingly.
Your dick work on psychedelics?
I don't think I've ever tried.
Tried to beat it again, but that's the tail end of acid, not like while I'm tripping.
I don't think I would want to.
Well, it's like trying to go to bed. I'm like, I just want to go to bed. I'm done with this. The tripping's over, but I'm still like, woo.
I never had like maybe that's what it is. Whenever I've taken it, I've been like off the next day. So I've been like, I'll fucking stay up I don't give a shit.
Usually I've been off the next day. I think only once I had to like go to work next morning, and I was like, never again.
I had to do school the next day. The first time I tripped.
Yeah.
I had like school the next day, and I remember being on the train and being like, "What the fuck are you doing with your life, man?"
Oh, yeah.
You are just miserable. I was sick.
I was like weird.
Yeah. No, I mean, I remember just being like depressed.
Just think you're good, and then you like say something, you're like, that was weird, right?
Yeah.
That was for sure
Dude,
weird.
That was for sure. No, that's literally because I remember going down there, I had to take an hour train and then another 30-minute train to get up to Lincoln Park, and I had one class, and it was 50 minutes. And I remember coming home being like, what the fuck are you doing with your life? What a waste of time.
I definitely feel that in general. Like, get off shrooms and be like, I think it probably fucked me up a little bit because it really just like solidified my beliefs of like, yeah, man, what am I gonna work at? That's why I can never like pay, like, what am I gonna go chase money? You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, doesn't make any. Me and Nick were tripping like every few months and just convincing ourselves like this shit's fucking stupid.
Yeah. No, that and smoking weed a little bit, you get I want to get out of the matrix feel.
Yeah, to some extent.
I truly can't handle it anymore.
You know what I was
going nuts.
Weed?
No, just working.
Yeah,
No, I'm really like, we got to figure something out.
Dude,
this ain't fucking it.
I didn't tell you about today yet. The place I interviewed, I had a phone screen, 2 interviews. They said no. Apply for the other job. We think you'd be good for that. Go, cool. Interview. Weird 3-question one-way interview. And then today was supposed to be tour, 45 minutes. Tour, meet and greet, 45 minutes.
Which you didn't go to.
45 minutes, team building. And there are 15-minute breaks in between. For what? I don't know. And then after that, lunch. And then I could leave after that while they did interviews. She's like, you've done enough interviews. And I was like,
so why do I have to do the team building?
Like, yeah, I think I'm going to pass.
That's the gayest shit.
I was like, I hope I can remain a candidate based on my interviews, but I lied and said I got family coming in. And I was like, I don't think I can, like,
really hack it at this.
Make it come to, like, I've done a lot. And they were like, oh, no, like, they were so looking forward to seeing you interact with the team. And I was like, wait, are you telling me they have, like, they've short-staffed people in the office to bring out a couple goofs to be like, okay, so, like, if so and so says this. Like, what would you do? And it's like we've gone over these things in the interview.
This is a company I wouldn't want to work for.
That's what I'm saying. I was kind of like,
It comes down to that. Like, I can't handle that anymore. That's fucking too much.
Yeah, man.
Like, it's fucking gay. It's fucking fake. And like, it's just.
And I'm a fucking dickhead where, like, every other waking moment of the time, I'm like, oh, I'm a piece of shit, whatever, man. And then push come to shove, I'm actually like, well, actually, like, no. I'm not a fucking, like, I have, like, some shred of dignity where I'm like, fuck off.
But no, it just doesn't make sense. Where it's like, let's
it's inefficient, which bothers me. You know, I tried the whole thing where it became team building, and I was like,
but it's also like no one wants to do this shit.
It's gonna be the same me that you get in an interview, though. It's not like all of a sudden I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm in the office. Well, really, this is how I would do it. Like, I'm still gonna be like, well, hello, fucking poor shit.
No, I don't get any of that team building shit. I mean, I halfway get if it's like. Every now and then they go, hey, we're going to go to Top Golf. We're doing a little event, bringing everybody out there so we can all drink and socialize, get to know each other. Sure, fine. I get it. But we're going to sit at work when we could just be fucking working, doing our own shit. But no, we're going to be at work. You're going to get out a big whiteboard, and it's going to be some like, everybody draw. We're going to do Pictionary. Everybody draw. And it's like, no, fuck off. You bought a shitty pizza. I don't have
it in me.
No, you bought a shitty pizza. We're doing this bullshit game that nobody gives a fuck about. We all got shit to do. You're going to bitch at me for the shit that didn't get done because we had to do this gay ass shit.
I sucked it up at this last job and it didn't fucking work. I'm not doing it again. No. If it's one thing if doing it equals the job and it's just what it was.
That should be a site instead of Indeed. It's like masculine Indeed. Alpha Indeed.
I just want to keep making more of those videos where it's a sick song and cool parts from movies and being like, this is what
life should be. This is what life should be.
Dude, Boondock Saints 3 is coming out.
Really? Oh, there's a bunch of new movies coming out. Did you see they made?
He said the opening scene is them coming out of prison and he's like, it's sick. So, I was like, damn, that's going to be sick.
They're making Ace Ventura 3.
I heard
it was a little weird.
I heard Naked Gun got good reviews.
Really?
I watched the first half of Happy Gilmore too.
Is it bad?
I went in with low expectations, of course. It was making me laugh. It's like not good by any means, but it was making me laugh.
Pretty good.
I wonder if it hits the same when it's like a 60-year-old man.
Yeah, that's the thing, though. Because he's going to be halfway. They'd have to play him where he's like a geriatric fuck.
You think they'll do it like the Seagal movies where they bring in like a younger, like zanier guy? And he can like show him the way.
I heard here's something. They're making a new Meet the Parents movie.
Another one?
Yeah.
What's that, 5?
Ariana Grande starring in it.
Who's the guy? He's like De Niro.
Still Ben Stiller, De Niro.
De Niro's still in it.
The original people.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I fucked up. I heard the
I never liked that you married a Jew. I never liked that Ben Stiller was Jewish in the movie. Because I thought that's not realistic.
He would never marry a Jew.
He would never let a daughter do that.
Now he's marrying some skinny Satanist?
Unless he had money. Which he didn't. I watched Godfather 2. He's weird to see De Niro in that.
It is, isn't it? Yeah.
He does the voice. A little bit. Question.
He had a cool origin thing.
Yeah, so when he kills the guy who killed his dad, how much of that was intentional? All of it? Or was he kind of like, once he got into doing the business with the one guy, and he was like, I'm kind of like angled towards it. What do you mean? So like, they go to the guy to sell him, they're going to do the olive oil deal.
Yeah. And he slits, he cuts him, So...
Was that did he grand plan to do that, or was it kind of like once the ball got rolling with the olive oil thing and the mob guys and he started getting involved in that life, was it kind of like he just sort of angled shit towards that, and then once it actually happened he would like took advantage of an opportunity?
Probably that.
That's what it seemed more so like.
Yeah.
But I wasn't sure if it was...
I doubt he would start the olive oil
because it seemed like he didn't want anything to do with that in the beginning, so it seemed like that wouldn't have been
I think
his
it just
plan.
probably ended up that it was convenient, where it was like, oh, we'll just fucking, let me get close to this fucking dude. And he's half dead anyways.
Yeah. It feels like...
It's like, whatever.
What, did you spare him like a
It's
cancer
also like
death
very
in a year?
sloppy at somebody. He cuts the guy, and then what? There's like 8 guys shooting at
They
him.
shoot the guy runs out with a shotgun and shoots his friend in the leg, and they get in the car and go.
Yeah. I like when they kill that one. He kills that one Don. The older one when they're doing the big parade and there's the Mary with all the money on it, and he like wraps the gun in the towel.
That was nice.
He kills that dude in the suit with the crooked hat.
The killing of Fredo was very
Fredo,
like you see it coming from a mile away, and
Oh,
he's just like, you do a fish, you pray for the fish, you do a Hail Mary, and the fish they come.
Pop past me. I'm smart. I can run things. I fucking love that line.
It is so fucked up to have your baby brother
Oh, 100%.
be the Don and have everyone not even sort of question it.
No, I mean, when they see him, he's dumb as fuck. Fredo, I knows you. You broke my heart. He fucking kisses him. And he kisses him. No, that's great. Yeah, a lot of that movie, it's fucking long, dude. How about that abortion scene? I forgot about that. That really caught me off guard. That one hit on mushrooms. I was like, whoa. That look he gives her?
Because, so what? She murders her own child to spite him?
Yeah.
It's pretty dumb of her.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's a mentally ill thing to do.
He slams the door on her again. I goes...
After he cracks the shit out of her?
Oh, no. Later on in the movie. When the sister, like, snuck her over to, like, see the kids. And he's, like, walking up. And she's, like... She thinks he's going to say something. He just fucking shuts the door.
Yeah, that was beautiful. She almost looked like she was willing to talk to him, too.
Yeah, exactly.
No, that was very nice. There was a good scene where I think the sister is telling the kids to come on, and they don't move, and then the dad looks at them and nods, and then they get up and go. Yeah. It's like, Christ.
Jesus Christ, this family's fucked. No, the first one you're like, this is a fun life.
Yeah.
Second one you're like, oh Jesus Christ, this isn't.
Or no, I like the first movie in general more.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. But the first one, like that like original family, you're like, oh, this is fun. It's in the 30s, everybody's fucking close. And then you watch the second one, you're like, oh, this dude's fucking miserable now.
The second one,
I feel like his dad was having a lot more fun than he was.
In the hearing, when they're accusing him.
Oh.
It's nice that he was like, I'm a war hero. And they got to be like, fuck.
They bring that one dude's brother out.
Yeah.
And he changes his whole thing.
Yeah, and then he kills himself.
Yeah.
Because the consigliere is literally like, he's like, that's what the Romans did.
That's what the Romans did.
He's like,
They drink a bottle of wine and they open the veins.
In a bathe.
Imagine that. No. That can't be a good way to go.
I would never go that way.
Like cut your wrist?
I'm for sure jumping off something.
Really? You think that's better?
It's got to be instant if you pick something high enough.
Yeah, but there's always a chance, man. I mean, you got to jump off like a skyscraper or something.
How crazy would it be?
You would go that or like over a gun? Like this is a dark conversation, but I mean, that's got to be lights out.
I don't know. There'd be something cool about being able to fly for a second, and you just turn.
You're not flying.
You're flying for a
falling.
second.
Go skydiving.
You got to do like 20 sessions with a person before they let you do it.
By yourself?
Yeah, because people would do that.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Who wants to commit to the 20 sessions with some dude on their back?
You do 20 skydiving sessions, you probably want to live.
Wow, that's actually pretty cool.
It's exhilarating. I'm an adrenaline junkie now.
Sir, Captain, how far from the firmament are we? Where are we in relation to the firmament?
I was back on that for a quick second the other day, and I was like, no, Zach,
pull it back.
This is not what we're doing right now. We'll get to Wayne.
Oh, yeah, we got to talk to that guy.
I got to brush back up so I can ask good questions. So I haven't reached out yet. Wayne Although I could probably reach out now because it'll probably be a minute before.
He might not even answer.
Very possibly.
Which would be disgusting.
He's a leading man.
But what's he doing now?
In the field?
What's he doing now?
I think it said he still teaches somewhere.
No shit.
Which makes me think he will respond, though, because you got to have an active email as a professor.
Mm-hmm. As a professor.
As a scholar.
Yeah. Is it his EDU email?
Maybe. I don't know.
Interesting.
I forget.
What's his name? Wayne Horowitz?
Yes, it is.
Nice. A good Jew.
Can I tell you about an idea I had?
Not a Khazarian Jew.
No. Do you want to do that?
I got shit.
Good transition.
But go ahead. You can.
I had an invention.
Yeah.
You're familiar with a fleshlight?
Yeah.
Are you?
Never owned one, though.
No, me
Do you
either.
have one?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
That'd be crazy.
That'd be crazy. No, this is an invention. I don't know. I didn't look up to see if it exists because I don't want to yet. So think a fleshlight where the inside, of course, is a vagina or a butthole, probably vagina.
Obviously.
Butthole option. But the outside is a dildo that is a strap-on. So you can fuck a regular pussy still, but the girl can have a bigger dick, and then the fleshlight can have an option to be open or shut, so that if it's open, you can jizz in her. That way, the fleshlight doesn't get all gunked up.
So the better... Okay, couple things here. This is insane. This would be an apparatus that would go in front of you, and then would have it... So it'd be like this long?
No. Your dick is in it.
Oh.
Your dick is in the fleshlight.
So it
but
just
the
makes
fleshlight is a penis that is the diameter of a fleshlight versus your penis,
and it makes you have a bigger dick for the girl.
That because if a girl like that, I feel like that's a good compromise. Because I would, it would be devastating if a girl was like, "Do you mind if you use this giant dildo?" To
That'd be crazy.
That would devastate me.
That'd be insane.
Yeah. Or if someone was like, people. I don't know how much real life this is. People I would encounter in real life.
Yeah.
But you watch podcasts and you hear people talk about like fucking,
like what?
What do you talk? What's the word? Poly.
Cucking. Oh.
With
that's too crazy.
Yeah, all sorts of shit. So that's what I mean.
I don't have the.
I'm a simple farmer.
Yeah, you're looking for a trad wife.
I need a lady.
Yeah.
I don't need all the bells and whistles.
That comes with that. That's too much.
But I felt like that would be a good compromise.
Yeah.
Because that way you're still in the mix. You're still in there.
Yeah. What is crazy is the port, so that to not clean it, you just come inside her.
Right.
That's crazy.
You can still cream pie and then added silver lining. No, you don't have to clean as much.
Yeah.
Quick rinse it.
Deal with a kid, but.
Well, I'm sure she's, that's why
she must be on
she's
birth
letting
control.
you fuck in the first place because she's crazy from the birth control.
Yes, that's what it is. Mm.
I was thinking the other day how girls are like natural sometimes, like they want to eat like natural food or like different. I had other examples when I was thinking about it. Just like their skincare, they'll be like, it's made with avocados or whatever. But then next scene, they'll be like, oh, I'm on birth control. That thing that's wreaking havoc on like all my natural cycles
your hormones and shit. Yeah, no, you're fucked up. Cum has natural antidepressants in it, I learned. And so all these women that are all fucked in the head, instead of taking all these pills and shit, why don't you just suck a little more dick?
Isn't that what wasn't there a thing where a certain small lane of girls were like rubbing it
Really?
cream,
Like an exfoliant
something.
or a moisturizer.
More of that, I would think. Something. Very, very small. I think it was like a hippy dippy, like
Call them a catch.
flower.
Brother.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how they were sourcing it, to be honest. Isn't that crazy? You can just go to like a store and pick a guy's cum to get pregnant off of.
Do they give you like a chart of who it is?
I think you get to see the person's face. I don't think they give you the name.
That's crazy.
That was in a movie. So I don't know if that's real life.
It should be random. Can you imagine?
You just go and get like the closest, the next expiring. You just go by expiration date.
Yeah, first in, first out, brother.
First in, first out.
That's
FIFO.
That's
on
it.
cum.
Yeah, come FIFO. Come
fight fo, yo, right.
Yeah. To party. No, yeah. Can you imagine that though? You go to have a kid because you want to have a kid. It doesn't matter. It shouldn't matter. Shouldn't matter. You want a kid. Shouldn't matter what the kid looks like, what race the kid is.
Well, it does matter.
Well, you want a kid. Shouldn't matter. Do you want a kid or do you not want a kid?
Well, that's two different conversations. You could say yes to that and then also be like, but I would prefer it to have the same general, like, background as me.
You go to a clinic.
What if you're, like, all hyped up on being Mexican and they hand you a white kid and you're like,
You wanted the kid, baby?
Yeah, but, like, you can say yes to any kid, but also be like, preference.
Yeah.
Mexicano.
Yeah. Oh, I'm saying
you get me as an adopted kid, and I can't eat half the shit the mom's making.
Not adopted. I'm saying like artificial inseminate, like with the.
You get my fucking genes. You see that?
But it would be crazy to what?
That commercial that people are crazy about.
The jeans one?
Yeah.
With Carpenter.
What
chick? That one chick.
Sydney Sweeney.
Sydney Sweeney.
I thought you were talking about jean style.
Yeah,
Carpenter jeans.
No.
Fuck.
There's another Sabrina Carpenter. That's what I was thinking of.
No, they keep I assume the commercial was about jeans, meaning she has big, fat, sloppy tits that are sick.
Christian showed it to me.
And everyone's talking about like it's a Nazi commercial because it's like eugenics. I'm like, wow, y'all are. Someone made a.
Did you watch it?
Yeah, it's her talking all retarded.
It's her talking like that.
Yeah, she's fucked up.
But they go, I've got my jeans are blue, and it like shows her blue eyes and blonde hair, and then the guy goes, Sydney Sweeney has good genes. That's what people are talking about.
Guess what? Fucko. It's like 5% of people in the world that have blue eyes. So you want to talk about diversity?
Yeah.
You know, it's not the white thing where you say you can't be racist to white people because they're the dominant. Blue eyes isn't dominant, so I get to claim fucking.
It's a genetic mutation.
Yeah.
It's a.
My eyes hurt when I go outside.
It's a deformity.
Yes.
Yeah.
Much crazy. Like red hair.
Yeah. Exactly.
We have the same affliction, except one people compliment.
Crazy if you had red hair.
Yeah. They had a festival where all the redheads go. That's disgusting.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You don't like redheads?
It's not so much that as much it was just to see it all at once. I didn't enjoy it. It was very unpleasant.
Too much of anything is bad. You know what I mean?
That's something you learn as you get older. You go, the city was fun for a couple years, but there's too many of certain things moving in. It was fun when there was one or two, but now that they're dominating the block, smoking cigarettes, breaking bottles. There's a broken bottle out here.
Really?
On the lawn.
I don't like that.
Hooligans driving around late at night. I hear them because I'm not sleeping. I'm making Jewish family trees.
Yeah, exactly.
They're riding around fingering, probably.
Well, speaking of that, Billy, on that, I found a Walgreens bag with a Plan B box. It was just thrown in my corner. I was like, can you imagine this drive home?
Near the park one time, walking home, we found a condom wrapper when we were kids, and we were like, "Oh my god, the people in this house were fucking last night!
Oh my god,
holy shit! They could still be at it right now."
I'm gonna get a look.
We literally were like staked out around their house for a second.
That's crazy.
It was.
We had a squirrel die in our backyard. I don't know how it died, actually. I don't know if the power line, I don't know if it fell, I don't know if it got poisoned. I don't know what happened. Fucker was just dead, stiff. So I put him, all I had left was a Rise bag. So I put him in a Rise bag. I crumpled it up and I stapled it. And on it, because it was my sample bag, it was Mark's samples, right? And I stapled it and I put it in the garbage can. I forgot about it. And then a couple days later, I had the thought of this thing's going to be at the fucking dump or somewhere, or it's going to fall out of the truck. And some dude's going to go, yo, sealed Rise bag. And they're going to pop it open and there's going to be a decaying. Can you fucking imagine?
I thought you were going to say, you kept thinking, like, maybe it's not dead. There's just a fucking squirrel that you trapped. Maybe it was sleeping. Yeah. That's what I was worried you were going to say. No, yours is funnier.
Isn't that crazy?
Whenever Nick asks for edibles and I show him the big bag, he's always pulling stuff out. He's like, this is like 3 years expired. I'm like, throw it away. I don't know.
Throw it away. Hey, do you want it or do you not? Yeah, I don't fuck with those expired edibles get bad. They get weird. The gummies turn into like jelly.
Yeah. My sister comes up to me this morning. She goes, Zach, I went to go brush my teeth, and I used your eczema cream. And I go, oh my gosh. She goes, it was disgusting. I'm like, did it burn your mouth? She goes, it did burn my mouth. I was like, God damn. She goes, they look the same. I'm like, the eczema cream stands up. What kind of toothpaste goes on its side?
Well, that's not true, but yeah.
You know what I mean, though.
It's different. They look different.
In our household, we use side toothpaste. We don't have stand-up toothpaste. You know what I'm saying?
Like it's a big-ass tube?
It's a tube, and you put it on the side. There's no base that you'd stand it up on.
Okay.
The eczema cream has a clear base. And it also literally says eczema on it. It's red. It's not.
That's great. Yeah.
Yeah. And I've only ever even put on like dabs of it. To put on like a toothpaste amount would be nuts. It's also a totally different consistency. I don't know how she could have done it.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It's gross as hell to even think about. It's basically, it's like an alcohol taste. It's got like that burn, you know, like.
I love that episode of Tires where he's putting the lotion on in the restaurant.
Oh, yeah.
The testosterone cream. It's starting to
boner
cream. It's starting to burn. It's very fragrant.
Yeah, it's got a smell.
Very fragrant.
That was the thing in Happy Gilmore too. Everything he has is like a flask.
What do you mean?
Like he's just walking around. Like he gets sober at one point and he's telling people like, you're probably gonna want to grab this, grab that. Like everything around the house, like his phone at one point is a flat. Like everything just has booze in it.
That's funny. Okay.
Some fun gags.
Fun gags. I didn't care for the first one.
Yeah, you're not a Sandler guy, which is crazy.
But like I like Grown Ups.
Which is odd that's the one you would dig.
Grown Ups is fun. The beginning
good.
of Click's fun.
Click is a depressing film.
Well, that's what I mean. The beginning, you can't. Who's watching the rest of Click?
I feel like you couldn't even put that movie out now because everyone would be like, rape. And it's like, why? Why are you? You know, it was like a more innocent time. Like no one had that thought when Click came out. No one was like, I know what I would do. Now that's what the entire internet would say. Yeah. All of Twitter would be like, a remote that you could pause time with, rape.
Oh, the rape remote?
Yeah. Canceled. Rated R for rape.
Disgusting.
It is.
There's another thing coming out. Oh, do you know the AT&T girl?
With the tits?
This chick? Yeah, with the tits. She's doing an OnlyFans now.
I bet I'm surprised she hasn't.
And the proceeds are going to charity.
Not AT&T.
Not anybody. That'd be crazy.
She's not still on payroll. This isn't her new gig there.
I don't know. That'd be crazy though.
AT&T's like, however we can get it.
Yeah, however we can get the money.
I think AT&T and Warner Brothers are like owned by the same company.
Really?
I think so.
Well, when you research the Bilderberg, you'll come to find out all the companies are related.
I didn't get too much.
There's really only 5 companies, Zach.
Yeah, and you find out Disney's basically. It's crazy how high up the chart Disney goes.
Yeah.
They own so. How does Disney own Fox?
Yeah, all that shit. But then you still got to have 15 different services.
Dude, you want to hear about the dude who, Hiram Saban, or whatever his name is, the dude that did Power Rangers and shit?
Saban.
He's this fucking Jew, the bad kind that you... I'll say this and then I'll go into your Jew stuff.
Okay. Pump the brakes, not my Jew stuff. Just Jew stuff. General Jews.
Your research.
The BJs, the bad Jews.
Exactly. A lot of people like BJs, but they don't know any better.
That's what it is. That's why they called it that. Everything's a code. They're sneaking everything
If there's one thing I've learned, it's that everything has meaning, and definitely there's no coincidence. I said to Nick the other day, he said something about how like life's confusing. I was like, brother, on the one hand, space might not be real. On the other hand, Saturn is a portal to the next dimension, so it's got to be one or the other. And he's like, all right.
Well, anyways. Yeah, did you enlighten him on how the reptiles are controlling the world?
He's got a kid. What am I going to do that for?
It is crazy to think about.
What?
Just the reptiles. I think that could be true.
I operate as that being true, if I'm being honest.
You know the Greys work for the reptilians?
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
And it could be because the Greys are either made by the reptilians as like a working class.
Or they're us in the future, so we never stopped working for them.
That would be crazy. Or it's... Because what the fuck is time? What's it matter?
What is time? To a fifth dimensional being.
Exactly. Or
what's a goon to a goblin?
Or it's they can't reproduce anymore because they've evolved in a certain way or some shit. So the reptilians are keeping them.
Well, once you reach immortality, you probably want to keep the numbers pretty tight. You can't just keep filling.
You can't just have a bunch of randos running around living forever.
As you keep getting older and older, the less you're going to be able to deal with a fucking baby.
Yeah.
You're 2,000. You're like, dude, I can't.
I'm not
deal.
doing it again. I'm not doing it again.
Yeah. So, if you ever watch Power Rangers or X-Men or shit, you see at the end it goes, like, there's this little jingle, and it's like a Hiram Saban company will be on the thing. So, Hiram Saban is a Jew born in Alexandria, Egypt, and moved to Israel. He was an IDF soldier. He and Shuki Levy are credited with close to 4,000 songs for cartoons and shows. And there was a 1998 report that came out that said they didn't make fucking any of them. What they were doing was getting people... Cumtown talked about this a little bit and got me on it, and I looked into it more, and it goes deep.
What is it?
They didn't make close to any of them. They were getting people to do it, and then they were putting it under their names and then, like, kicking the guys that actually did it a couple shekels. The thing on Cumtown that they were making fun of was that they didn't even let the guys use their real names. They were making them change their names, so they couldn't even get work from it afterwards.
Oh.
And were paying them shitty.
And they were just stealing it in the end.
Yeah. So big pieces of shit. So this 1998 report comes out and says like they didn't make anywhere near 4,000 songs. They made like a few. So they get sued. Chaim settles with them out of court just to shut it down. He becomes a TV producer. So Fox, I until I watched that Vice movie, I never realized how new Fox News was.
Yeah, right.
I always just thought Fox because it had The Simpsons and stuff, and so, I just thought that was a channel forever.
Is that when like the 24-hour news cycle started?
I think that was what they kind of pioneered, yeah.
Okay.
If I understand things correctly. So he decides there needs to be like a new block of children's programming that he can like be in charge of to get all the money. That because if he goes to Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network, they're already real things. Yeah. So he goes to New Fox, gets a Fox for Kids, which was awesome. All Ninja Turtles and Yu-Gi-Oh, cool shit, Kirby. So good on that end, but on this end, he's a fucking dickhead. When Fox sells to Disney for $5.3 billion, he got $1.6 billion out of the deal. Isn't that
because he owned that much of the company?
Because Fox for Kids, I guess, so much of their money, like he must have got a big piece of the Ninja Turtle sale at one point. Like just having that, and because that's probably stuff that Disney's going to then take and incorporate, he got a fucking more than a fifth of what Fox got from Disney. I never heard about his name at all when that shit was going down. And I worked at the comic book store where people were talking about it all the time because it meant like, X-Men, who's going to make the next movie?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that was big. People were fucking hyped.
Which that's just now about to happen. Or I guess Deadpool kind of did it. No, not really.
Which is the best?
So in 2003, he went and bought a bankrupt German media group that had 2 of the 3 biggest channels and almost half of Germany's marketing. This is the first time a foreigner owned German media company. An Israeli or an Egyptian Jew that was an IDF. An Egyptian Jew who was an IDF soldier. Who's a billionaire. Or I guess not billionaire yet, but.
When they sell the company. We'll be a billionaire.
Yeah, we'll be a billionaire. So this motherfucker is a huge supporter of Israel. He's a Zionist.
Yeah.
Is what I should have wrote.
Which I learned that is their Zion is just Khazarian.
Really? Oh, perfect. Well,
that's what I learned.
Get there momentarily. Let me just finish giving the dossier on this.
On this BJ.
This kike. Forgets to mouth it. Doesn't understand how the button works.
What do you mean? I can say whatever and hit this
button. So this mutes me? No. So, big Zionist. He thought he was a leftist on everything except security. Then he was like, well, we need to protect ourselves. We should be able to drop a nuke on someone that says anything. Anything that remotely comes close to us, we should be able to bomb. Yeah. He wanted to bomb Iran in 2006 because even back then they were talking about Iran having a nuke.
Bro, I found videos of Benjamin
over and over.
Netanyahu. Yeah, 97.
Over and 96. Over and over.
He's the head Khazar.
I'm sure he is. Look at him.
He's the head of the Khazarian mafia. Listen to how he talks.
Yeah, he's like as reptilian as it gets.
Yeah.
He's got like that weird stiff neck.
These are Russian Jews.
Well, that's who the Germans had to keep. The German banking families had to keep. They had marriage brokers that they were getting Russian Jews in from because they were the only people that had that pure blood that they needed.
Yeah. I learned some other. Keep going. I like that.
Wrap it up.
When you're done here, I'm going to piss, and then we'll keep going.
Okay. So he was big on donating to the Democrats. He and his wife, this is a TV producer, he and his wife slept at the White House several times during the Clinton pedophile. He was on Clinton's export council, and Clinton called Saban a very good friend. They're still friends. Saban donated $5 to $10 million to Clinton's charity. From 2001 to 2002, he donated $10 million to the DNC, which was the largest ever at the time. In 2004, Hillary called Saban a good friend and advisor. Clinton's murdering people, Saban advising them on how to, like, media fucking wash it, because that's his game. And Hillary's like, and I'm grateful that he's so committed to Israel. How insulting. If you're a Jewish guy and you're in Israel and some white lady's like, I think that's great what he's doing for over there. Like, mind your fucking business.
I think that's good. It's like, what the fuck do you know?
It's like if an African guy was like giving back to Nigeria, and it's like, and I just love what he's doing with the place. And he's really turning around.
It's like you've never been there before or after. You don't know.
Saban was trying to get her to be president in 08 and 16, and he saw Trump as a danger. Him and a bunch of other Jews donated to the DNC. They got together and let Pelosi know that if she kept saying how candidates should be chosen by the people and not by the superdelegates, which is like them, essentially, like him, then she would lose their financial support in future elections. So the lady that's known now is like just taking.
Pelosi's worth like $100 million.
I don't know, this guy's worth over $1 billion. So.
Is that crazy? You have a 200. Yeah, you think your salary is like $200K.
Yeah, but then this guy comes along and goes, "Hey, do you want my millions of dollars to stop coming in?" No, okay, then shut the fuck up about. Let the people decide. No, yeah. We decide, bitch. Yeah, that's why we're paying you all the money.
It's over,
dumbass. In 03, he donated to Bush. It was the only time he donated to the right. He said Bernie was anti-Israel, which I thought was funny.
We're going to get the Jews out of Israel.
And then I got to look more into what this is exactly, but he donated 100,000 to it in 08, and then in
Prop 11,
2010,
I've heard of that.
He spent $2 million to repeal it. So
I forget what Prop 11 is. I heard about that. I remember that was a thing.
Prep 11. Prep Birdation age. I don't know. It sounded closer in my head.
You want to hear what I heard about these Russian Jews?
The Khazarians.
The Khazarians? So I heard the Khazarians. I might do a little. I'm going to look more into this, I think. But the that land Khazar or whatever like those people were, they spent all this money and all this effort to erase that off of like history. That's why we don't know much about them, I guess. And
they probably took the charters with them.
Yeah. Apparently this king of that area, they're all believed in that like Babylonian like fucking cult, like the what the fuck do they call it? Babylonian black magic was like their shit, like Baal, human sacrifice, child sacrifice, and pressure from Russia and all these other surrounding countries was like, yo, you got to pick a fucking religion. Like, you got to pick one of these Abrahamic religions.
Yeah, that's what we're talking. Yeah,
this is a little fucking weird. So they picked the Jays, right?
Because they had such good relations with everybody.
Yeah,
they're the merchant bank. You know, people just deal with them. You know,
exactly.
They're used to just exchanging and stuff.
And then at some point further down the road, you get the Rothschilds, which I guess are just straight Khazarian. So like these people aren't Jews, right? That's why they don't give a fuck. Yeah, exactly. From Nimrod, from this Babylonian blood cult, right? They get real big in like the oil industry for like Europe and right?
Sure.
I guess a lot of oil was coming from Baku in Russia or some shit. They got a bunch of oil fields, right?
Is that in Russia? Is it like Azerbaijan?
Baku, Baghdad. It's probably over there. Russia's so fucking big.
The UFC had a thing over there. That's the only reason I think so.
Do they do UFC in Russia? Yeah.
They did one in Russia, I think. Or they've probably done more than one. They've done one recently, I should say.
But I guess the Rothschilds are real good friends with the Tsars. I guess they were in with the Tsars, right? So they were producing so much oil that I guess the railroad they were using out of Russia didn't have enough storage to move as much oil as they could. So I guess the Suez Canal just opened, which was funded by like British Rothschilds, right?
Sure.
The best access point to the Suez Canal, this is in like 1890. Best access to the Suez Canal, Palestine. So now this is in the back of their heads, right? This is in the Lord whatever Rothschild's running this shit, right? This is in the back of his head. Now, the one czar dies, and Nicholas II takes over. We've heard of that dude, I think.
This overlaps with a little bit of what I've.
This is good. This is good. Yeah. Nicholas II takes over.
The protocol. I was looking into the stuff that led into the protocols of design, and that's the same time period.
Yeah, I was. That popped up in some of these links too.
Yeah.
So Tsar Nicholas is like hated Jews.
Yes. That's why he was so hyped when that dude came over and was like, dude, I got the lowdown on these fuckers. Yeah. He was like, run it. That's what the dude did, like 130 articles. He just pumped out articles on like, 100 how they're bad 127, how they're bad 128.
It's like one of those 101 things bad about the Jays.
You might be a bad Jew if you're going around doing nursery.
If you're making money out of nothing, you might be a BJ.
Yeah. If you're going around from country to country and you just keep getting kicked out, you might be a bad Jew. I like Jeff Foxworthy set up and then like Chris Tucker
Finish.
You might be a bad
Zach Moran with his new special, Bad Jew.
If you've ever been, if you've ever lived in the South and never met a Jew but just hated them for no good reason, raise your hand. An arena. Woo! That Borat thing is crazy when he's singing the song and he's got people in the audience going like, watch their horns.
No,
that's so crazy.
It's incredible. That's incredible. I just rewatched that movie. But back on Tsar. Tsar Nicholas hated Jews, right? So he starts expelling the Jews out of
He keeps
Russia.
them in that pale settlement. It's like you can stay in the area that you were when we acquired it, but you can't come into real Russia.
Mm-hmm, exactly. And he starts pushing them. He was pushing a lot of them east over to west into Western Europe.
Because as like Russia expanded, it was like, well, we want to keep that same distance between us, so you guys got to keep moving further and further over.
So then a lot of these guys went over to like Britain and France and all these other areas.
And I think he had like laws on what they were able to do, like what jobs they could have.
Napoleon? Or like
the
Tsar?
Yeah.
Oh, like over in that area?
Yeah. He was I think he had it set up where they couldn't fuck with money and like farming or something.
But he was the most like he put the most restrictions on him, I know.
Because then you guys get regular jobs. You're not gonna go run the banks.
You're not gonna fuck around.
You're not gonna go start a fucking an investing firm.
Yeah, no.
You're not gonna make a stock market.
Doing that bullshit.
We don't need a Federal Reserve. Thank you.
You can work the plow. You work the plow.
That was what I thought was weird. They said they couldn't farm, I'm pretty sure, if I read that right.
Well, the curse of Ham. Curse
of Cain. Or no, of Adam, really. To till the field, and it will bear little.
That's crazy. But
isn't it cool to misquote the Bible to people that don't know any better?
Because they don't fucking know.
You just spruce it up a little.
Anything. Just say whatever you want. Say it's a Bible verse. People go, all right, cool.
There's a great meme that goes around of a guy being like, that's not true. And then someone sends a link, and the guy's like, I ain't reading all that. And it's like, all right, well, we've come to.
I don't know what you want to do.
We're at an impasse.
Dude, but I guess all these Jews started moving over into like Europe and France and all these other nations. And they weren't just normal Jews. These were like Russian industrialist, like shitty government, like corrupt.
When you're saying Russian, you mean like just more like those other
Eastern
countries.
Europe.
Yeah.
It's all Russia.
Soviet Union.
The Russia Empire at the time, or whatever the fuck it is. But
because I think a lot of them were in like Poland and Lithuania and shit over there.
Yeah,
that's where that shit was.
But I guess a lot of these Jews were like leaning socialist, so they were like starting up unions and starting up strikes, and they were fucking up Rothschild shit in Britain and in France and like Western Europe and like all these other countries. They were fucking up their businesses. So instead of
capitalism, and it's gangbusters.
Yeah, they're really So instead of making restrictions on what the Jays from this area can do, it would make the Rothschilds look bad. It would make them look like the czars. People start hating the czars, right? So,
and they're behind the scenes guys.
Yeah. So they decide this is when the main dude from, I can't remember if it's probably not the Balfour document, but it's one of them. That he gets the main idea of, we got to create a Jewish homeland in Palestine. Palestine from before, access to the Suez Canal.
The Balfour document's like 1917.
Is it? Or 40 something? It's after World War II, right? That's when they get.
I just looked it
when
up
they get
today. I thought it was that.
Oh, so it's not? Okay, so
No,
it's probably
Israel happens after World War II. The
Yeah.
Balfour document is during World War One.
where they declare like you're allowed to have.
He's saying like we're in support of you guys having a Jewish state over there in what is now Palestine. And then at the end it says, under the assumption that, nothing bad's going to happen to the people that are living there.
Obviously,
and they go,
Is that, do you know if that's Esmond Rothschild? He has the idea for we need this Jewish state in Palestine. For one, easy access to the Suez Canal, probably. Option two, we got to get these Jays out of Europe. They're fucking up our businesses over here. They want to start
Jews.
Yeah, they want to start unions. They want to start all this other shit. These are actual Jews, I think, not
right.
Yeah, because these
ethnic Jews,
because the Khazars aren't. Apparently, apparently there's another thing.
Like the kids eventually are part Jewish, but it's like the Khazar is the important part.
Yeah. Apparently, like 90%, if you blood test the people living in Israel, none of them are Semitic.
Look at them.
Isn't that crazy, though?
Look at
Babylonian black magic. That's crazy.
The German banking family.
That's crazy. What does that all lead back to? Or you haven't figured that out yet?
Dude, just look at some of the names on there. The Guggenheims, the Oppenheims, the Rothschilds, the Warburgs, the Loebs, the Abrahams,
who's the... You said they're all related, though?
They all intermarry, and then as you keep going up and up and up, you find more people that
As you go up, is that older?
Yeah.
Okay.
So right now,
How far
this
back
is
are
all like 1800s into 1900s people. So I try to map that out to get the names of people that like we recognize and then be like, okay. But all of these people are like the top 5 to 10 richest people in America. They're all people that own like companies like Macy's and fucking, those giant companies that own fucking like half of food.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Remember that one company we were
General
talking about a couple
Mills
weeks
or
ago
some
that
shit.
it's like, oh, they own all the ice cream.
Yeah. Unilever.
Unilever.
Yeah.
Like any ice cream, they own it. It's like 1% of ice cream they're like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah. But they own like every illusion of choice, like
your money's going.
Look at all your brands. It's like it all goes to the same fucking dude. Like it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but so like the family tree here is all the green and blue is like marries and kids, and then the reds are when it's like, oh, that person that they married, that person's part of a family. So then you got to like use a red line to get it somewhere else to be like, okay, and then they're connected to this family over here. So I had it set up where all these were going to be in a straight line, so that way they could continue to be, I could have all the ages right, like the generations would be the same, but I'm not going to be able to do that because I got to have, it's too dense. I got to just like outsource and then be like, okay, and then here's 3 other, because this is like 3 to 4-ish families right here. So then I'll do like another 3 to 4 families up here and then connect them because they get too fucking densely webbed together. But they just keep intermarrying each other. It's literally things like your 2 brothers marry like 2 sisters, and then their kids marry their fucking cousin. Like it.
Yeah.
It you'd call it trailer trash if it was anything else, but they're like the richest people in the world. So you're like,
no, we keep it in the family.
Yeah. I don't know, bro.
But it doesn't matter. Maybe they're allowed to do that because they have that reptilian bloodline. Their blood doesn't get tainted.
Yeah, maybe the Khazar like overpowers.
Yeah. I mean, they look fucked up.
Some of these guys look regular, but I wonder if that's the Jewish blood like taking hold. And it's like, no, they're a real human, and then the old guys look like lizards.
Yeah. Or you wonder if they're even Jewish, if they're just that Khazarian.
But they're marrying Jewish people and
Oh.
breeding with them, so they're getting Jewish blood.
Yes. The JBs.
The James Browns.
I still love that his name's James Brown and the James Brown. In case you motherfuckers forget who the fuck's band this is. Listen to this shit. The Khazarian Mafia planted 25 nukes around American cities, and they use them as blackmail, and it's referred to as the Samson option. The Rothschild, the Khazari Mafia head is the Rothschild. Gained some S-19 and S-20 warheads from a corrupt member of Congress assigned a task to buying them from. This congressman was tasked to buy them from Ukraine on behalf of the USG in order to decommission them. Instead, he sold them to the Israels and split the money with the other congressman.
Wasn't that one? Wasn't that thing? The Ukraine, there was like that nuke that got left behind or something.
Maybe that's what it was. Maybe that's part of it. Fucking interesting, huh? The Samson option. This is a real fucking thing. I looked it up.
Thing? Yeah, isn't that a thing? People say that.
Yeah, right there. Israel's deterrent strategy and a massive retaliation with nuclear weapons. You can go on Wikipedia.
Judge Samson, who pushed apart the pillars of a Philistine temple to bring down the roof and kill himself and thousands of others who had captured him. Oh, so it's like
it's a suicide bomb. Yeah,
take everybody. If I'm going out, I'm taking everybody with me.
Yeah, it's a suicide bombing.
Damn, that's sick that he was just ripped as fuck and could push the pillars down. Who's Samson?
Oh,
Gilgamesh?
Samson.
Oh, yeah, he's Gilgamesh. Oh, that's cool.
That's something. Do you want to hear...
damn it.
Do you want to hear everything?
Why would he be Gilgamesh?
God damn.
Because the Khazarians are Babylonian.
That's what it is. Remember in that other thing?
And the Babylonian.
Remember because it went from...
That makes sense what we just did.
Yeah. Brother.
That's detective work.
We're fucking smart. We're fucking good, dude. That's what I'm saying. We get on some shit. We have some bad episodes every now and then, but we get in here, we get fucking locked in, and we learn some shit. We're in it.
So you're telling me the Babylonians get told by the Russians, you got to go pick a fucking religion and cut out this magic shit? They go, okay.
Well, not the Babylonians, the Khazarians, but they evolved from the Babylonians.
Yes, thank you. So who believe in Gilgamesh?
Because this is also the David Icke shit in that presentation that I gave, where it went from, I forget the order, but it goes from like Babylonian to Assyrian to whatever, and it ends in the Khazars.
Mm-hmm.
And then from there, they migrate westward and intermingle with, that's when they intermingle with the Vatican and the like royal, like the royal families. That's why they're, apparently they did the murder and replacement of the British and French royal families in the 16 and 1700s, like the revolutions and shit. Apparently that was all them. And then remember when Queen Victoria started placing all of her kids out in like all these other like royal families so that everybody's just related just like this shit? I don't know, it's weird. You wonder if it's like, all right.
And then remember,
was Britain the main one, and then she just kind of like, all right, cool, spread them out.
Well, she did that, but remember that other family? I forget what video it was, or like what channel. But remember there was that like weird kind of Easterny Europe country kingdom that had they came from the elongated skull line of Akhenaten, and that was like a bloodline that they shipped out to all the royals too.
Maybe. Was it the...
You remember what I'm saying?
Are you talking about like the Monrovian bloodline?
Maybe.
I'm talking about that.
There was someone that was connected to the Akhenaten like long skull situation, and it was some like a weird kingdom that did kind of sound familiar. And they did the same thing where they shipped out all their people.
That's what yeah. And to spread out and like intermingle and all this other shit
in positions of
power.
And
then that's where we get to today. Like they don't have, but That's what apparently Greater is. Remember how I keep talking about Greater Israel?
Mm-hmm.
That's what that is. They're rebuilding Khazaria.
Mm.
So what their master plan apparently is that, and I don't fucking know. I'm gonna butcher this. I'll talk more about it like when I know more. But like, apparently their master plan is to get everybody to hate the Jays, and like everybody's gonna blame the Jays for all this other, for like all the war and all the bullshit. And that's kind of like they're getting real low on the approval list, right? At this time, the Rothschilds are gonna rebrand and they're gonna kind of die off, right? But they're not gonna die off. They're just gonna change their name and do whatever, and the line's gonna live on. And that's when like that Khazaria is gonna happen or whatever. That Greater Israel thing. So it'd be crazy if it was like all these people are backing Israel, so they're gonna start this crazy war that we're forced to back. So now all the Gentiles will be coming out. They're gonna waste all their money. They're gonna expel all their resources. They're gonna have a whole new nation. They're gonna take over the Middle East. That's apparently that's what this article said. I don't fucking know shit.
And as far as like you say, them kind of falling down on the totem pole in public opinion, there's a scene in Superman. I mean, there's literally videos of those Chinese bot farms where it's just iPhones getting tapped all day.
Yeah.
But there was a thing in Superman too where Lex Luthor had like kind of a pocket dimension. He had a bunch of like little squirrel monkeys, and they were all kind of doing the same thing.
Yeah,
they're typing like, Superman sucks.
They did that in Rick and Morty.
There you go.
Rick's car runs on a battery of like a universe that like everybody's life and everybody's job is just to get up on this like exercise machine that like creates power.
I think I remember that.
Yeah. Real groundbreaking stuff in this show.
This guy's a real genius, texting fucking 18-year-olds. A telltale sign of a genius.
But
pedophilia.
But this Khazarian mafia is linked to every major, like, false flag, every economic crash, every, like, government uprising. I have a big list. I don't have to read it, but it's crazy, though. It's wild.
More on that next week.
Yeah. Well, all right. Well, take care, folks.